Did you know that people make up their minds about you in just 27 seconds? Today, we're diving into the fascinating science of smart self-presentation. How to make those seconds count, master your presence, and leave lasting impressions that open doors.
And those 27 seconds are absolutely crucial. Research shows that about 30% of hiring managers know whether they want to hire someone within the first 5 minutes of meeting them.
That's incredible and kind of terrifying, honestly. Like, no pressure or anything, right?
Well, here's the thing. Once you understand the science behind first impressions, it becomes less terrifying and more empowering.
Tell me more about that science. What's actually happening in those first few seconds?
You know, it's fascinating. Our brains are actually hardwired for these quick assessments. It goes back to our evolutionary past, when deciding if a stranger was friend or foe could be a matter of life or death.
So we're basically running ancient survival software in modern professional situations?
Exactly. Within milliseconds of seeing someone, the amygdala, that's the emotional processing center of our brain, starts analyzing everything from facial features to body language.
And what's it looking for specifically?
Research from Harvard shows that people are primarily asking two unconscious questions. Can I trust this person? And can I respect this person?
So it's like we're all running these background checks without even realizing it.
Precisely. And interestingly, studies show that warmth and competence are the two primary dimensions we judge others on.
Let's break this down into practical terms. What are the key elements of presenting yourself smartly?
Well, it starts with body language. Eye contact is absolutely critical in establishing trust and confidence.
How much eye contact are we talking about? I don't want to come across like I'm staring people down.
The sweet spot is maintaining eye contact about 60% of the time during conversations. It shows you're engaged without being intimidating.
That's actually really helpful. I've always wondered about the right amount.
And here's something fascinating. Researchers at Harvard and Columbia found that your body posture can actually change your hormone levels.
Wait, what? How does that work?
If you hold expansive, high-power poses for just 2 minutes, it increases testosterone and decreases cortisol, your stress hormone.
So you're literally becoming more confident just by standing differently?
Exactly. It's like a biological feedback loop. Your posture affects your hormones, which affects how you feel, which then affects how you present yourself.
You know, this reminds me of something interesting. Did you know that Darth Vader merchandise consistently outsells Luke Skywalker by 4 to 1?
Really? That's fascinating. And it actually makes sense. Presence is powerful, whether you're using it for good or evil.
Let's talk about some other practical elements. What about things like gestures and personal space?
Open gestures are crucial. Keeping your arms uncrossed and using your hands naturally while speaking makes you appear more approachable and honest.
I've heard crossing your arms can be really off-putting.
Yes, because it's often perceived as defensive or uninterested. And speaking of space, different cultures have different norms about personal space.
So how do you navigate that?
The key is to pay attention to cues from the other person. If they step back, respect that. If they lean in, they're probably comfortable with closer interaction.
What about in professional settings specifically? Any special considerations?
Absolutely. Professional settings require a balance of warmth and competence. LinkedIn ranks communication as the #1 most in-demand skill.
And I imagine that includes both verbal and nonverbal communication?
Exactly. Your posture speaks volumes about your confidence and interest. Standing or sitting up straight shows attentiveness and respect.
What about facial expressions? How important are they?
They're crucial. Your facial expressions need to match your message. It's about authenticity. If you say you're excited but look bored, people pick up on that disconnect.
So it's really about alignment between what you're saying and how you're presenting it?
Precisely. And here's something interesting. Studies show that when your words and body language match, people are more likely to trust and believe you.
Let's talk about some common mistakes people make. What should we avoid?
One big one is fidgeting. It can make you appear nervous or untrustworthy, even if that's not the case.
What about things like playing with your hair or touching your face?
Yes, those are classic self-soothing behaviors that can undermine your professional presence. They're natural, but it's important to be aware of them.
Any other major don'ts?
Looking at the ground when walking or talking. Keep your head up and eyes forward. It shows confidence and engagement.
That reminds me of something I read about chin position affecting how others perceive us.
Yes, keeping your chin up actually changes how others perceive your confidence level. It's a small change that makes a big difference.
Let's talk about voice. How important is that in presenting yourself?
Extremely important. Your tone of voice can either enhance or completely undermine your message.
what should people focus on with their voice?
Clarity and articulation are key. Studies show that people who speak clearly and confidently are perceived as more competent and trustworthy.
And I imagine pace matters too?
Absolutely. Speaking too quickly can make you seem nervous, while speaking too slowly might make you seem unsure. It's about finding the right rhythm.
Let's talk about clothing. How does that factor into smart self-presentation?
Clothing is crucial because it's part of your visual communication. The key is understanding and adhering to your workplace dress codes while maintaining professionalism.
And I guess different industries have different standards?
Exactly. What works in a creative startup might not work in a traditional corporate environment. The key is to understand your context.
Any universal rules that apply everywhere?
Yes, cleanliness, neatness, and appropriate fit are universal. These basics communicate respect for yourself and others.
Let's wrap this up with some key takeaways. What are the most important things to remember?
First, remember those two key questions people unconsciously ask. Can I trust you? Can I respect you? Everything about your presentation should help answer those questions positively.
And what else?
Second, your body language needs to match your words. Alignment between what you say and how you present yourself is crucial for authenticity.
One more big one?
Finally, remember that confidence can be cultivated. Those power poses we talked about, 2 minutes can literally change your biochemistry.
This has been incredibly helpful. Any final thoughts?
Yes, presenting yourself smartly isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about being the best version of yourself and communicating that effectively.
Well, there you have it, folks. Remember, you've got 27 seconds to make that first impression. Now you know how to make them count.